Straight away, ball between the hash marks here. And the snap back, good snap, good spot, and a good kick. And it's up and through. So a 24-yard field goal, first point to the game. Sunnyside cheating up in the middle again as they'll bring those backers right into the gaps here. And what a six-man defensive front. Turn, handoff, second man through, and he's got a gap. Look out, here goes Carson, Kalen Massey to the 15, to the 10, to the 5, and into the end zone. 56 yards on the touchdown run for Kalen Massey. All he needed was a little gap. And when you cheat up in the middle, there's nobody there.
When you blitz and you commit, you can get caught. And that's exactly what happened to the Sunnyside Grizzlies there. Beautiful run by Massey, and he turned on the Jets, got some speed downfield.
Well, they moved him to the slots, and they kind of lined him up as a wing back there in that possession. A wild affair, but a lot of turnovers. Escamilla going to keep it across midfield. Look out to the 40. He dances around a man at the 35, 30, 25, trying to cut back inside the 20, down to the 17-yard line. And just like that, you think you got him corralled, and Derek Escamilla rips off a big run deep into Eastmont territory. Well, there's the biggest play of the game for Sunnyside. High snap. Escamilla is going to keep it again himself. That might be a broken play, but he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown from 17 yards out. High snap, doesn't matter. Escamilla, plenty of athleticism to take that ball in over the left side, and just like that, Sunnyside's on the board. It's Alex Mendez with the ball teed up at the 40, and it's an onside kick, and it's loose over there. We'll see who got it. Ball loose on the ground. It's going to be Sunnyside football.
What a great call. That was a fantastic call by head coach John Lobestall.
So at the 1, right on the doorstep. Escamilla turn, handoff, dive play. Into the end zone goes Marcus Maldonado. Rarely used, but a big man there in the wing position, and he'll get the 1-yard touchdown run, and Sunnyside will take the lead away, 13-10. Eastmont a little slow to get a body out there. Zach Holt comes out, and he'll line up across from the wide receiver split out wide to Briones, and a fumble in the backfield. Who's going to get it? Eastmont has the football. An exchange problem in the backfield, and coming up with the football for the Wildcats, Christian Tonga. Tonga will line up as a back in this lineup. Everhart turns, hands it to Tonga. Tonga right side and into the end zone. Touchdown for the big fella. Christian Tonga with the touchdown for Eastmont. 6'1", 280 would not be denied.
You know, I saw this in the first game that he was a blocking back. I think I told you when you came back that he used him like Refrigerator Perry, like the Bears used to do. But this time they handed it to the big guy and a chance for a touchdown. How great is that?
Watch Escamilla maybe run it, and he will. That was a called play. He's got the first down and more to the 35, 30. One man to beat to the 20. Look at the Jets as he takes it all the way into the end zone from 49 yards out on a 4th down play. To his left, Everhart. Now he's going to throw down in the end zone. Has a man. It's caught. Kalen Massey on the collection of the touchdown pass from Carson Everhart from 33 yards out, and bam, Eastmont answers back. Anyway, 32-yard line, is where the ball sits. Snap back to Escamilla, has time, now wants to loft it deep downfield. The ball is underthrown and then picked off at the 30. Coming back on the return to the 40, to the 50. On the return for Eastmont, it's Jordan Jessup, and he'll bring it all the way back into Sunnyside territory. And so Massey will, they'll tee it up here at the, 18-yard line. So a 28-yard field goal attempt here for Eastmont. Snap is back, the spot is down, the kick has the distance, and it is good. Ball left hash mark at the 14-yard line. Escamilla looks to his right, wants to throw that way, now being flushed out of the pocket. He's going to throw back across the field, dangerous pass, the ball caught in the end zone, and it's a touchdown. Holy cow, how did that get in there? Isaac Briones comes up with the ball in a sea of blue jerseys. Dangerous pass, but somehow comes down with the ball.
I don't know how that wasn't intercepted. There were 3 blue shirts in the end zone around Briones. He goes up, makes the catch. Wildcats trying to knock it out of his hands, and he retained possession and made that great catch for a touchdown.
See if they just go for an alley-oop to the end zone. Escamilla looking left, throwing left, the ball caught, and then into the end zone. It is good on the 2-point conversion. And Massey's just going to pooch punt this. Is going to hit inside the 10. It's going to dive down at the 5 and going to be dead at the 1-yard line. And you like that if you're the Wildcats defensively here, because that pushes their punter back inside his own end zone. High snap. The ball blocked. It's in the end zone, and it will be covered by Eastmont, and it's a touchdown!
How about that? The snap looked great. Great penetration by the special teams of the Eastmont Wildcats.
High snap, and the ball was blocked for Eastmont by Dominic Torres, and the Wildcats recover in the end zone, and the recovery by Christian Tonga.
And he's celebrating out there, as he should.
So here we go, game time, 4th down, 15, 2 minutes left in regulation. Eastmont up by a touchdown. Escamilla in the shotgun. Back to pass. Looks right. Wants to heave for it all. Looking for the sideline. The ball's going to be intercepted back there by Jessup, I believe, for the Wildcats. He'll hand the ball off on the return to the 15, 20, 25. Coming near side. It's McElwain to the 35. Still on his feet and finally taken down at the 40-yard line. How about the Eastmont defense?
Wow.
Number 1 in the Big 9 for a reason. And they make the stop that could win this football game.
What a great heads-up play, too, by Jessup, just to hand it to McElwain. Somebody was holding on to his leg. Why not give it to him, and gained another 30 to 35 yards by doing it.
Welcome back on the postgame show here on the NCWLIFE Channel. We've got a host of Cats here, as well as their head coach, Michael Don, joining us on the postgame show. What a game here, and I think we're finally able to exhale after this one as the Eastmont Wildcats knock off the Sunnyside Grizzlies in a tight affair. We've got Jordan Jessup here, we've got Dominic Torres, we've got Christian Tonga, and, well, first, Coach, I want to get a word from you. I mean, your defense had to come through in that second half. You didn't have a lot of offense going on. No. What a game.
Yeah, it was. It was an amazing game. First half, we struggled a little bit defensively. In offense, we were just going, crazy. We were getting everything we wanted. Second half, defense made some great adjustments, and so did Sunnyside. They made some big adjustments on us, and they did some things that caused us some issues in the run game, and we weren't able to get going too much offensively, but we made big plays in special teams and big plays on defense when it mattered, and at the end, it's a team game. You had that choice on 4th down. You decided to do the pooch punts with Kalen back there, get it down to the 1-yard line. That was a huge momentum swing right there. Yeah, it is. It's nice having Kalen's ability because, I mean, when he's back there and we're in an offensive formation, you have to respect him. He's a quarterback. He's our starting running back. He's one of our best athletes, so you can't just go back. You have to respect that he's back there. And great kick by him. I mean, he's been doing it all year. He's done a great job punting, pinning people deep, and that was huge. Well, you get the stop on 4th down. You force them to punt, and let's talk to the man who's able to get through, get the punt block. Tell me about that play, Dominic.
It was just me and Tonga were going up. I was like, hey, make this hole big for me and I'll get through. And he did his job and I did it. So we scored. A little bit of a high snap to their punter there, and then was that a little bit of a surprise for you to find, hey, that guy still got the ball. I got a chance here. Yeah, it was kind of weird at first, and I was like, all right, whatever, let's make the play. We got it done. Well, and then it seemed like forever the ball was sitting in the end zone with nobody on top of it, and finally Christian's able to get back there. Tell me about that play for your perspective, because you get the game-winning fumble recovery for a touchdown.
Yes, sir. We just had our mindset on what we were going to do, and I knew Dom had my back if I blew up the hole, because if he didn't get the job done, I knew Coach Foster would have been on this end. We got the job done and recovered the ball for a touchdown.
Now, are you okay? First of all, you were coming off the field there and then kind of keeled over on us.
Yes, sir, I'm okay. I just got overexcited, was a little bit winded, and kept celebrating, and I knew that I needed some air, but I was too excited.
Well, you seem to take the air out of the sails for Sunnyside at that moment. And speaking of a chance to wrap up the game, boy, I'll tell you, with a quarterback like that, Jordan Jessup, you get 2 interceptions tonight. The last one, the biggest one. First of all, congratulations. Talk about how tough this game was against number 1 on their side.
It's pretty. It's pretty hard. I found it like, I hate to be this guy, but like if you do your job and you get over the top, you're already there for the play. It's not really like a challenge. If you get your depth and you're over the top of everybody, it's really simple. The quarterback just throws the ball in your hands.
That first interception you had in the first half, I thought you were going to return that all the way for a pick 6. Pretty close.
I tried taking off. Last year we had an incident too. I got a pick and I started running down the sideline. I got caught by a lineman, and I was just trying to get there, but I got tripped up, I guess. I don't know.
Caught by an old lineman. What? Now let's talk about that last interception that really kind of sealed the thing for you guys. And then the heads-up play to hand that off to McElwain, who was everywhere for you guys tonight. That was quite the play too.
Well, I caught the ball and I was ready to take off, and I realized he had my leg, and I was like, all right, well, I ain't moving. And I remember seeing Wesley, like Wesley was right on him. He was manned up. He's guarding him good. I just remember I was like, well, Wesley's probably right there. So I was like, and it took a while for Wesley to finally realize that I was trying to give it to him. He was just like there, brain dead, and then he's like, oh, grabbed it and took off. So yeah, just some Madden stuff.
I'm gonna make sure Wesley watches this.
Brain dead or not, it was a defensive effort of all time here, Coach, for you tonight. And congratulations on a big win. And boy, that just shows the mettle of this team. And we've been talking about that, trying to create the culture, trying to create a feeling of winning. And you guys were able to get that done here tonight.
Yeah, we were. You know, we said, this is year 4, and when I started, we looked at the kids and we said this is a 4 to 5 year process, and we just got to buy in and get to work. And these kids have done that. They've bought in, they put in the work, and they're seeing that hard work come out. And we're just seeing kids playing to the abilities they have, and it's been a lot of fun to watch.